Hi, I'm Stuart and welcome to SIRENNET Television. We're going to be going over to Chris on the other side of the studio right now to take a look at a brand new product that we have in from Able 2. And the particular product happens to be an interior LED light bar that we have up on the Jumbotron. And from the Jumbotron, we go across to Minitron. Chris on the other side of the studio, where he's going to be taking a closer look at this particular light bar. Let's go ahead right now and do that.
Thank you, Stuart, and thank you for joining us here at SIRENNET Television. Able to Show Me has brought us a wonderful interior light bar that we are proud to offer you here on SIRENNET. It is the 121400. It is a two-piece universal interior bar. So with this, it is designed to fit really into any vehicle that you may be working with. It is a two-piece, so plenty of spacing to clear the vehicle's rearview mirror or any other electronics that might be mounted on the overhead. So if you're thinking about law enforcement vehicles, a lot of times there is a radar camera, speed monitoring system, or also a digital recorder up by the rearview mirror. So with this being a two-piece fixture, you don't have to worry about anything getting in the way or it blocking anything. Very easy to install with it being two pieces. And speaking of the installation, after all, it is a universal. So when it comes to actually mounting up this fixture itself, you'll take the brackets that are included with it out of the package. You have a total of 4 black powder coat finished mount brackets. These will actually affix onto the shrouds themselves. So taking a look at this piece here, 2 inset bolts on the back, which will allow our mounting bracket to go right onto it. There's also nuts included with that to allow the bracket to snug down onto the shroud. You'll notice that the brackets here, they don't have any holes. They're very straightforward. Well, with this being a universal product, Able to best felt that based on the end user, what this is going into, by drilling your own holes into the bracket, you can make this the most accommodating that it needs to be. So you take these brackets, again 2 per side, line them up with your vehicle's sun visor mounting points, or you could slip them up under the headliner and fashion them down that way. So then drill holes as appropriate for the sun visor mounting points to align onto, and then simply take the vehicle's sun visors, reinstall them into the headliner, and this will be fashioned on nice and snugly. With it being a universal, you'll notice that the shroud itself has a bit of a curvature to it. Also, the 4 modules curved as well. So when this is seated up into the vehicle, driver, passenger side alike, it'll sit nice and straight with the center of the windshield, and then as the window curves over to the sides of the car, the contour of the shroud will go along with it. And to help reduce the flashback that can be caused by this wonderfully bright fixture, Able 2 has included 4 foam pieces that are designed to affix onto the double-sided adhesive strips that are already on the shrouds. So peel back the protective coating, fashion the foam onto it as needed, so top pieces on each side, and then also front pieces. You can then snug it up against the glass. That way at nighttime, you don't have any colors popping back into the vehicle. And speaking of colors, these interior bars are available in a wide variety of different color combinations. So take a look at the drop-down on our website. You can also pick it to come with takedowns or opt it without if you'd like a larger warning footprint. Neat thing about this fixture, and I'm sure as I've been talking you've noticed this, there's a harness that's split in between the 2 fixtures. Neat thing about this is you can decide how you want to use it. So if you want to start it out as just a passenger interior bar, go ahead, mount up the passenger portion, and then tuck the wiring harness up and into the headliner or just out of sight so it looks nice and clean. Then when you want to get a bigger footprint or you're changing the vehicle up, take the driver's side and simply plug the harnesses into one another. So it's already pre-pinned and the connectors match up with one another. So very straightforward. You don't have to worry about goofing anything up. So now the 2 connections have been made, tying both the passenger and the driver side together. Neat thing about this product is the actual internal flasher. So in this case, the flasher module 121408, it's built into the passenger side unit. So that's how it allows this side to work freestand and then the driver to plug into it later. The harnesses join the 2. When it comes to wiring this up, you can tie it into a siren controller or switch box of your choosing. 15-foot wiring harness to get you started, and at the end of that, there is a total of 5 trigger wires. So this is designed to tie into your vehicle's 12-volt electrical system. Ground, lead connections alike, and then when you apply power to the appropriate trigger wire, total of 3, you can light up the bar for warning, steady burn for the takedowns, and you can also adjust the flash pattern. There's a total of 9 that you can go through. So for lighting up the bar, green trigger wire, positive 12 volts, flashing away very nice and brightly as you see here. So blue, white for the takedowns, red for the driver's side. Again, you can color configure this based on your preference. It's field serviceable, the unit can be opened up, modules can be rearranged as needed. For adjusting the flash patterns, simply take the white trigger, momentarily apply it to a positive 12 volts, and that will make a one-time pattern advancement. So every time you positively tap it, advances the pattern one time, disengage that to leave the pattern it's set to, or if you want to make changes again, get the white wire back out, or you can use a secondary momentary switch for changing on the fly. For activating the takedowns, you will take the brown trigger wire and apply that to a positive 12 volts as well. So that will engage the steady burn takedowns. The takedowns can also be operated independent of the warning mode, so that way you can just have a great illumination feature with this interior bar. And as I mentioned previously, total of 8 modules, 4 per side, and within the modules themselves, there's a total of 6 diodes. So all in all, a total of 48. So there you have it, a wonderful interior light bar from our friends at Able to Show Me. It's the 121400 universal 2-piece. So whether you're putting together a Ford, a Dodge, a Toyota, a Nissan, a Honda, whatever you may have, this is a wonderful product to use to light it up. I'm Chris. Thanks for joining us here at SIRENNET Television. Back to you, Stuart.
Well, there you have it, a close-up of the Able to interior light bar. It is available here on SIRENNET, and Chris's very capable hands will very capably carry it back into the display area here at SIRENNET. So if you come by from time to time, you can check it out as well. I'm Stuart, that was Chris, and as always, thanks for watching SIRENNET Television.